Robin.
Oh, please say to me, let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hand.
Getting topical.
Hold up, wait a minute.
With the Sex Man.
What do we got today, Sexy? Good morning.
Well, today,
Sexy.
Today, the first single from the Beatles in the United States, I Want to Hold Your Hand, was released 48 years ago.
Wow. You don't want to talk about that Troublemaker 56 years ago today? Rosa Parks?
Just take a seat. Right.
I heard that she was...
Why do you have to make it about you?
No. People just trying to get from point A to point B.
Right.
Stop causing issues.
I heard she was not even, like, she was just the one that they chose to make the face of the movement. Like, someone else had done that before. I didn't know how true that is, yeah. But she was involved with the civil rights organization, so they used... I mean, not that, you know, what she still did was very important, but...
Is it?
Yeah. That was when a boycott meant something.
Yeah,
If you're treating us badly, we're not going to ride your buses. Like, that meant something.
Yeah.
You know what means something? Woody Allen, 76 years old today.
What?
Yes.
The great Woody Allen. The great writer, comedian, and clarinet player.
Wow.
And movie maker.
How about that?
Brilliantly funny guy. Ugh, it's depressing to listen to his stand-up. Like, what am I doing?
Really?
Oh,
and he doesn't
dude, he's just
he doesn't even like doing it.
Dude, he hated doing it, and he hasn't written stand-ups since the fucking 60s.
Yeah, he just said, fuck that. I don't want to do that.
And you're like, I'm a primate.
He was... I learned through that documentary, he was sending in lines to the newspapers at like 16 years old.
Oh, was he?
And they were being printed. That's why he changed his name, because he didn't want his classmates to know, because he was kind of embarrassed.
Oh.
So he changed his name, you know, because they were printing up his lines all the time in the newspaper, when newspapers really mattered.
The newspaper.
What's his name? That
Winchell?
Yeah, I think
Walter
it was
Winchell?
I think so.
Extra. Read all about
Extra.
I think he wrote for Sid Caesar, too. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He was part of the great writers for that show, which was also what's his name? Man?
Carl Reiner.
Carl Reiner was one of the writers. Woody Allen. And there was a third one that we all know. Yeah.
God damn, Woody could fucking write, man. His books are
Said
hilarious.
and he said he's never had writer's block. Never.
It seems like he has.
He says and this documentary, it doesn't even really seem like he's bragging, but he does. I think because he's got Asperger's. I really do. I think he's an adult autistic or something.
Think he had Asperger's, or
because
he's got Asperger's?
Just how he says stuff. Like, he's not trying to like pat himself on the back. He goes, "Yeah, I've never had writer's block. I've never had a problem with writing."
What a guy.
Yeah.
He just plows through movie after movie.
A movie a year.
Some of them stink.
Yeah, but I mean, just to be able to create, but I couldn't write a bad movie every year. Just to be able to do that, or to be able to see a beginning, middle, and end of a story is amazing.
Hey, look who's on TV.
I am?
John Walsh.
It's Adam Walsh. Oh, shit. Oh.
What?
Oh, see, Sam.
What happened?
I don't know how that happened.
Why would anybody?
I was watching
How could anybody?
Fox News, and I saw John Walsh on, and I called him Adam Walsh. How big of a dick do I have to be?
I don't know.
To say that?
Can you imagine if you heard it? How awkward that would be?
I know. Thank God he didn't actually hear me say that.
He'd probably just think it was an honest mistake, and
No, he'd
go
probably
about
be
his day.
horrified that you called him the name of his murdered, decapitated son.
Was the word.
You were trying to get fired, I guess, huh?
No, I wasn't trying to get fired. It was a mistake.
No, that's
was it?
That's calculated.
What a blunder.
By the way, the other writer,
Quite a blunder.
I couldn't believe I just heard that.
The other writer was Mel Brooks.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, little man named Mel Brooks.
There was two other famous writers with him as well.
Yeah.
Larry Gelbart from MASH.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And Neil Simon.
Neil
Love on the
Simon.
Rocks. Oh, it's different.
Yeah,
So
no.
what? Jimmy was in, and Sam was doing the 10 o'clock hour, and John Walsh was
You would
entering the
help him
studio.
promote his new show, which is on Lifetime now. Because it's a great public service he does.
Right.
Yes, America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
And you called him Adam Walsh.
Yeah.
God.
Adam Walsh. What did I say? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm an idiot. That didn't happen. The old Billy Peru. The old Adam Walsh.
You should be fired for that.
Okay, Pookie.
It was a mistake.
No one's allowed to make mistakes in this day and age. You should be fired.
How quick he went. John Walsh. Play that again. I got to hear
How
that.
did Mother spin this?
Adam Walsh. What did I say? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. How are you?
I'm an idiot. How are you?
Was that Jimmy saying hi, John, about 8 times in a row? Hi,
Yeah.
John. Hi, John. Hi, John. Hi, John.
I was hi, John. Hi, John. I was just
Something about
panicking.
John. Was it John at the mall of John?
John. That's the isolated mic. We got how it went out over the air.
Oh, okay.
And you could hear Jimmy a little.
Oh,
better.
good.
Let's hear this.
Is this him?
No, I don't know.
Yes, there he
Yes,
is.
Okay. He's a
Coming
very.
in. I can hear his voice.
Oh.
Okay. Adam Walsh.
Hi, John. How
What
are
did
you?
I say?
Hi, John. How
Oh
are
my
you?
God, I'm an idiot. How are you?
Hi, John. How are you? Hi, John. How are you?
Hi, John.
John.
One of us knows your name. Hi, John. How are you?
Don't hold against me.
You were so confident. Adam Walsh.
I couldn't have been more sure.
Oh, hey. Okay.
That was so.
Chris in the boat, Pookie.
What did Mother say?
She didn't say anything. My dad sent me an email that had no body, just a subject that said Adam Walsh ?
No body, just a heading.
Oh, no.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Why would you
Nobody.
say that?
I meant subject
Oh,
body.
God.
What are you doing?
That's not what I.
Are you a shock jock?
You are a shock jock.
No.
That's shocking.
You know, the day of shock jocks is over, Sam. You're going to have to. You
clip-
need a little
adjust.
more diversity.
That
to
clip
your,
was
your
so
gig.
much worse with leading up to it because I knew it was
knowing
what was coming.
You'll never hear that clip, and it'll turn out differently where you actually get the name right.
I
it's
hope every
always
time.
going to be bad.
My favorite part is Jim, though.
Hi, John.
Hi,
John.
John. Hi, John.
John?
It wasn't like he said, you know.
I don't
hey,
blame you,
Pete.
by the way. You know.
I just couldn't, like, of all the names, there's a million names, and the one you shouldn't mention
Right.
was that one.
Well, I
Just-
knew
You
it-
could have said Bartholomew.
I knew his name.
yeah.
It's just we had been talking about Adam Walsh, and
Had
I
we?
had a
You're just an
That's
idiot.
good.
yeah.
You're just kind of an idiot there, Sam.
He was
Yeah.
such a
In a
nice
moment.
man, too.
Was he cool?
Oh, my God, was he great. Fucking great talker, because he's even done a million interviews.
Yes.
You know he's a guy who's gotten a lot of shit accomplished. He's a great interviewer.
Dedicating his life to getting scum off the streets.
How long was the show off the air? Because we used to joke all the time, like, who's going to be the asshole TV executive that takes that show off?
I know.
Off the TV. You
Yeah.
can't take a show like that off TV when it's helping so many people.
Public service.
It's a public service. You're right.
I let Jim do most of the heavy lifting.
Oh,
after
you
that.
did?
Yeah.
Well,
I let
after you
Jim handle the questions.
Drop the heavy lifting on your foot.
Yeah,
You are an ass.
that's accurate.
You guys remember Stevie Johnson doing the Plaxico Burrs?
Oh, you doesn't have to call him Johnson.
Yes.
Make him believe he shot himself in the leg after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills player.
Yeah.
The fucking NFL fined him $10,000.
Oh, that's not even
10
that
grand?
bad.
It's not bad, but it's the fact that they're finding him over that. Because I would ask the NFL today, and I wish I could get someone on the phone. Who was offended by that? That you have to fine him $10,000. Who was offended?
Not Plaxico.
What is that hurting?
He laughed.
Plaxico said he wasn't even offended.
Said he thought it was funny. Water
Yeah.
under the bridge.
He said he got a good laugh out of it and water under the bridge.
Yeah.
So why are you fining the guy? What is the logic there?
I guess they want to keep their peeps in line. They
So-
had the slave master had to get the whip out and give him a couple of lashes.
But everyone enjoyed it. And the ones that don't enjoy something like that, you shouldn't be paying attention to them. You know?
It's just about consistency. They need to keep them all in check. No celebrating like that in the end zone.
Why?
Because it's too much fun. It's too interesting for the viewer.
It's
I don't know
unbelievable.
why. They just want to keep it.
Might as well make them wear suits and ties on the field. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm seriously.
Suits and ties. That would be funny if they all had giant blazers and ties.
But I mean, you know, they're trying to get this like this high class respect thing. It's fucking football,
I
man.
know. They've
They
taken
should
a lot
allow-
of the fun out of things.
They should allow all of it. Because guess what? If the other team is a little pissed off because you're celebrating a little too much, they're going to take care of their own.
I think it's part of the game too. It's
What?
part of like that whole kind of fucking with the other team a little, psyching them out.
Yeah, Yes.
doing shit.
Rubbing it in.
You know, can the team either look at it and be demoralized and do shittier or kind of,
Right.
step it up and make them look stupid for celebrating like that? Yeah, you know?
Sportsmanship sucks.
It really does.
In the end, it sucks. It's not good for the fans.
I mean, obviously, you can't have a guy, clotheslining one of the players or
Right.
something, but shit like that,
I mean,
little shit talking.
I'm a huge hockey fan. Hockey does it right. They still allow way more in their sport than other sports, right? They still allow the fighting and stuff like that. And they'll have brutal games, in the playoffs and stuff. And at the end of the series, they shake hands.
Yeah.
I like that. That kind of sportsmanship I like. But the other shit, they just
know
allow.
it's part of the game.
They just allow it. Who's on the hotline?
Hotline?
Who's on the mother hugging?
Fuck is this?
Line.
What the hell is this?
Does Justin have more info on the?
Is it Adam Walsh?
Justin.
Oh, it's probably not.
They only fined him because it involved a gun.
Who's this?
A fake hand, like a finger and a thumb gun?
Yeah, but it was still promoting using a gun, and they're trying to clean up their image of being gangbangers.
Oh, come on.
Stop. I can't believe that. Really?
Come on.
That's why it was only $10,000.
Oh, I wonder.
Is that the official statement,
I don't think so.
Justin?
I'm not taking your word for it, sir.
That's
That's what they were saying on. That's what they were saying on all the talk shows yesterday.
the sports talk shows.
So this is secondhand info.
They had to fine him something because it involved a gun, so they made it a minimal amount for him. Who knows?
All right. We can handle a gun bit.
Yeah,
Well,
a fake hand.
Right.
A gun made from your hand.
Right.
Is silly.
Mocking something that
It's not
happened.
like he brought
to
out a
player
real
on the
gun.
other team.
Yeah.
One of the Jets' offensive linemen claimed it was very insensitive because he crashed a jet, which reminded him of 9/11.
Ew.
Oh, yeah.
What a dick. Why would you say that? Like, he's not doing I could see if he had two of his fucking players standing there like towers and he ran into them and they fell.
Right.
God,
They do a big stage production.
reminded me of 9/11.
Right.
Well, tough shit then. I guess you should never board a plane because that might remind you of 9/11.
Those are the people we should not be paying attention to in this society. Let them be
Society.
fucking miserable somewhere else. Don't give them a fucking
Mormon
voice.
From Utah.
Huh?
The guy's a Mormon from Utah.
Oh, shut
and
up.
even lived in New York
Right.
during when it happened. And he said it was very insensitive. It was Puha is his name.
All right. Well,
How about that?
How about that? All right, Justin. Thank you for the info, man.
Thanks, guys. Watch out.
All right. What has better ratings, hockey or the NFL? Obviously the NFL, Joe. What are you getting at? What are you getting at, Joe? Joe, what are you getting at?
What am I getting at? You say hockey's this great league, nobody watches it.
I wouldn't say no one's watching. I mean, football has better ratings, sure.
No, of course nobody's watching.
So you don't you don't want your NFL players celebrating on the field? Is that what you're getting at?
No, but I'm saying the NFL doesn't.
Because that's all I'm talking about today, by the way.
The NFL obviously is doing something right because people keep watching, so they're keeping it fan friendly. You're saying they're not.
If you really want
Fan friendly.
No, if you really want to argue this point, that the NFL has 16 fucking games per team. That's why a shitload of people watch. Every game matters.
No, I think Joe's right here.
And I've explained it in the past, like baseball and basketball and hockey. If they knock down the amount of games they play in a season, that would help the sports. Of course they have better ratings and more fans. There's only 16 fucking games. Only 8 home games. That's crazy.
But, Joe, your point is well taken. What were you saying?
Thank you, Jeff.
You can't compare the two, you idiot.
Well,
You just can't compare the two.
No, but Joe's just saying that the ratings are better, right, Joe?
That's correct, Jeff.
And,
If you really want to get into it, the reason hockey doesn't have good ratings is because there's a bunch of Canucks and Ruskies running around. Nobody can pronounce their names. But
Oh.
no, that's not.
You're racist.
No, that's not really it. It's a hard sport to follow on TV. That doesn't help. They even brought in professionals to try to figure out how we could, watch it better.
Oh.
And that failed miserably.
yeah, that stupid light the puck thing that didn't work.
That didn't work very well. But whoosh.
But Joe, let me ask you, because you're a big football fan. Do you want these guys celebrating and getting a bit obnoxious or not?
I don't mind it, but I understand why they fine them, because they don't want fights and things like that.
Yeah, fights, who cares? They do more damage running at each other full speed than a dumb fist fight with all their equipment on.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's true, but PR damage, that's the big damage.
Puerto Rican?
PR damage, but who's offended by this? I want to talk to these people. Who's actually offended?
Nobody.
You guys know, sponsored.
No.
Well, I you know what? I don't even think they're offended. It's just this very weird gray area. Who the fuck is offended? Line them up. Let's talk to them.
No one. No one's really offended.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
I think everyone's just, scared.
Yeah, the people get scared that someone might be offended, so they jump the gun.
Right.
And, fine people.
All right, Joe. Sorry about yelling.
We're being proactive.
No problem. Bye now, boys.
All right, Joe in Missouri with some logic there, I guess. So. Hockey ratings are lower because black people don't watch.
Oh, no.
That's a good point, too. I mean, it's probably they're not getting a big black audience at all.
You don't see black people
women
at hockey games.
No.
It's
women, because they weren't raised on it. I guess blacks and women probably don't watch it as much, which definitely hurts the numbers.
Women kind of like hockey.
Do they?
Maybe not as much as other sports. No, definitely not as much as other sports, but I see them at the games.
Because you can look at the buns in football. You can look at their buns.
I think chicks mostly probably go to baseball games.
Yeah, because you can see the
with
players.
their pink hats.
Yeah, with their pink Yankee hats.
Pink.
And the boyfriends take the girl to the game, even if the girl isn't completely interested, just to sit there and,
I just don't like baseball anymore.
No?
I guess I was faking it for a bunch of years on the radio, thinking I was still a fan, and then I one day woke up and realized, wait a minute,
you don't like it?
You don't like baseball. It's too slow. Too many fucking games.
I like going to the game. Nice day. On a nice day. I hate when it rains and you guys sit down there in the rain, but on a nice day, it's cool. You drink, you fucking eat shitty food. Well,
these new stadiums are doing it right because, now it becomes a whole day of...
Oh, yeah, there's restaurants, museums.
You could just wander around.
Yeah.
See, they even know. We need more. If we're going to charge, such a high ticket price, we got to give these people more things to do.
Give them shit to do in the ballpark.
Yeah.
Because just sitting and watching the game, it gets a little much.
J.O. Oakerson was on the hotline.
Really?
Is he still there? Huh?
No, he's picking it up.
Oh, God.
Oh, the phones. Oh,
what's going on?
Now someone has to have a conversation. They're having a conversation. So I can't pick up the guy.
Who's having a conversation?
Somebody is.
It's like, hey, how you doing?
If it's him, just put him on hold.
Who's answering the phones?
I think it's... Who's answering the phones?
Who's
Matt.
Jay's
on the hotline. Matt.
Oh, no.
Hey, asshole, why are you having a conversation?
Because he was talking.
Ooh.
You don't...
Hey, shit.
Good point, Matt.
Oh, he's yelling.
Yeah, Matt's answering.
Matt,
You ever heard of me?
do you know how to run a radio show? If someone's calling on the hotline, it doesn't matter if they're talking. You interrupt them and go, okay, we'll get right to you. You don't have a conversation with the guy. Shut up. Jay.
Wow, he's uppity.
Is this Jay Oakerson?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay, it's been a while, brother.
I feel bad that I got Matt in trouble.
Fuck Matt.
No one really likes him.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I was thinking fuck Matt, but I didn't want to go there first.
Yeah. Jump on the bandwagon, believe me. You won't be alone.
He just irritates everyone.
I know about 24 hours late on the Patrice tribute, but
Yeah, I know. This is
No, it's still extremely fresh in everyone's minds. Obviously, we're just trying to do some radio today, I guess. But it's
the hardest part to get through is Joe DeRosa waxing prophetic about Patrice's legacy.
Yeah.
That was the thing that made me the most angry.
Was that upset you the most? Yeah, I understand.
I wish I could have been in studio, but I'm down in D.C. opening for Jackass's Steve-O. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you where I'm at.
Oh, wow.
How's that working out?
We're going to see. A couple of staple of my nutsack to my legs, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're being forced to do some crazy shit.
It's almost like an audition for the fourth movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know Patrice, Jay?
Oh, very, very well. Patrice was one of the first guys who really kind of took me under his wing and brought me around the country with him. So I was able to have the ability to learn from really one of the best. And I'm really as everyone is obviously pretty broken up about this. And I said on the DeRosa thing, I wanted to call in yesterday to say, because as DeRosa's laughing, DeRosa took maybe some of the worst beatings verbally at the voice of Patrice that I've ever seen somebody take.
Yeah.
And for people who don't know DeRosa, what he looks like, he's built like he has the body of a lowercase I. And I remember Patrice telling him with his sloping shoulders, he said Joe's dad would never be able to have a serious conversation with him because every time he put his hand on his shoulder, it would just slide off. And if he ever he can't wear book bags because they would just be around his elbows the whole time. And then having to talk Joe off a ledge for 30 minutes to say, no, that means he likes you, man. That means he likes you.
Shit.
It was a real rite of passage to have him bust your balls when you got to New York, and I always loved him for that, man. I really, he's missed, man. I know it's a big loss for your guys and the show and everything, and Jimmy, I know, was a great friend of his, and it's such a sad. It's almost surreal. It doesn't even seem real yet.
Nice. You know what made me just hit me again? It's like it's been, for the last month we've known how bad things were, but I was thinking this morning as I was getting ready, and for some reason, Platoon flashed into my head, and I'm like thinking, and I'm like, oh, that dumb Patrice loved Sergeant Barnes.
Oh yeah,
he fucking loved to talk about Sergeant Barnes and how he was one of the greatest characters ever. And he would start a conversation. Had nothing to do with Sergeant, because he wanted to talk about Sergeant Barnes. So he would just go like, what kind of movies you like? I don't know. You like war movies? And then he would somehow quickly barrel over you
to get to Platoon.
Until he was doing a monologue on why Sergeant Barnes is one of the greatest movie characters of all time. And it's just like little weird things like that. You can't believe he's dead. Like when he says, when you think of Sergeant Barnes, it's just such a complete association with Patrice.
Yeah. He did. I actually did a break here on the show about that whole the Platoon and everything. Sure. It's fucking great.
I guess we'll play it over the weekend.
over the weekend.
Over the weekend, it's not going to be just like a 4-hour block. The whole channel is Patrice. It's going to be hours and hours. I don't know, 16 hours. I think they're talking about at least 16 to 20 hours of Patrice shit on the channel this weekend. I just can't. I just can't wrap my mind around this one at all.
How many women in that 16 hours you think jump out of a fucking window?
Yeah, that's true. How many husbands actually get the point and fucking give their girlfriend a fucking just Johnny Ola?
I do have an ugly pussy, and I am annoying.
Yeah, this one fucking hurts.
People loved him, and other people hated him as a performer, but everybody had an opinion.
Yeah,
like you never could watch or listen to Patrice without taking a side. Like, he forced you to feel one way or the other.
Yeah.
Made you think.
He made you think, and he made you feel something. Right?
Yeah,
always.
It wasn't just
my favorite.
no
my favorite
opinion.
Thing he would do. My favorite thing Patrice would do is when he would insult somebody you liked so much that you felt bad at laughing at the person you liked.
Yeah.
Like, I won't say the comic's name, but he got on a thing one time at the Cellar with another comic who was in the same management as him, when it was with the Steinbergs, I believe. And at the last line of the argument before it almost got physical was he goes, "You should thank God that I make enough money so the Steinbergs can afford staffs to send out your bullshit tape to people." And that was one of the things where he's had to hold your face and walk away so you didn't laugh at the guy's face.
That's brutal.
I won't say the guy's name either. Is it the same one where he was saying, "Nobody knows you. You don't matter"? Is that the...
Yes.
I wasn't even there for that, and I heard about it.
Oh, yeah. He just, and that guy really would follow Patrice around and try to see every time that Patrice had a rough time with an audience.
Yeah.
I remember him at the comic strip saying, he's like, "Yeah, Patrice is in there eating shit." And when Patrice, he wasn't eating shit. He just took the low road on everything. And it was a time that those miners down south got buried and killed.
Uh-huh.
And he was making fun of that. And then some black lady stood up in the audience and she goes, "I don't think this is funny. My nephew was one of those miners." He was like, "What the fuck is a nigger miner doing in 2006?
He said that?
This is the 20s. And the lady left, and I'm like, that's not Patrice losing. That's him winning in his mind.
Yes. He was I told you, I was saying yesterday, I watched him in stand-up New York just violate an audience because they were there to see a blogger, and they weren't going for some of his rougher stuff, and he just turned and started to attack the blogger about how awful he was, and the guy's parents were there, and they got up and left.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite. I howled watching it, but he completely died, but he won.
He didn't
lose because I knew what was happening as a comic. He was not bending to what they wanted him to bend to.
Yeah.
He won't get off the stage and sit. He'd rather everyone leave first.
Yes. Yeah.
He'd just say, he'd stand there in an empty room and just be, that's it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'm done. My work here is done.
Everyone's left angry. But
walk to the whole room.
And he would pull out money because people would stand up and go, I didn't pay $20 to be offended or whatever. So then Patrice would, grab $20 and go, well, here's your $20 back. Now get the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly.
He's done that. He did that more than once.
For your shitty drinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
He went up at CB's comedy club. I remember he was getting ready for Elephant in the Room, and he was doing something a little bit different where he was going to stand up and he wasn't sitting down, and he was trying to go through a material instead of kind of just going off the cuff. And I remember he went up on one night and there was just like a group of like 10 just dippy shithead white girls in the front row. I think he got into 2 lines, and he was trying to get into some material, and he's like, when you meet a bitch in the store, and I think he was 2 words in, he just goes, fuck all of you. He just walked off stage.
Wow.
And he just came up. He was supposed to do about 45 minutes. It was like in the first 2 minutes, he's like, I hate this crowd. Goodbye.
Fuck all of you, and he left.
Yeah,
classic.
He went upstairs and ordered food.
Classic.
I've read a lot of Twitter comments in the last few days, and the ones that stand out, I mean, obviously most people, especially associated with our show, loved Patrice on our show. But it came through here and there, people that absolutely fucking hated Patrice, but what they said on Twitter was, I fucking hated the guy, but I'm crying my eyes out. And I found that very interesting. That was the type of guy he was, man. He
evoked a reaction.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, but I mean, usually, if an enemy of yours dies, you're not fucking crying.
It's just so funny. Also, people just kind of give, they knew I was his friend, and they'd give condolences, and they'd go, "This is a tragedy. He was such a nice man." And even in my sadness, you go, "I don't know if I describe him as nice. I don't know if nice is the word I go with. He was a great guy."
Patrice was absolutely a nice guy.
He was an amazing guy, and really just like, I spent, as Norton will tell you, like, we spent many a holiday together at his house, and just always welcome people in, and just, didn't have to. Again, I was a comic who came up when he was already in the city doing his thing, and really took an interest, and I'll never forget him for that, man. He'll always live on, and you guys have so much material on him, and that's great you guys are sharing with everybody, man. I appreciate you guys letting me talk about it.
Well, we burned all the material yesterday.
Oh, shit.
It was a cleansing for us.
Yes, we felt that we shouldn't be played anymore. The language was offensive.
Yeah, we
burned
didn't like
it in
his
a big
barrel, and
we
were drinking from some fucking, whatever.
We don't like the ladies to be offended, Jay. That's why we're trying to become more lady-friendly to get some advertisers.
We're trying to move on.
No more of that potty mouth.
Now you're going to become, this is going to end up on the fucking Oprah channel.
Yeah. He when he let his guard down, man, fuck. It was really warm.
Just there's a vulnerability, and and it's an amazing storyteller, and just pontificator on life, and just so. It was fun to watch the evolution from Patrice being like, to a guy who just lived very surface happy, and Pepsi Cola rapist, and I'm a fat kid trying to get chicks when he was younger or stuff, to where he became ultimately like, conspiracy theorist, just like, philosopher in his own way. Just a brilliant mind, and in all the sadness, at least what will come of it is like, he's going to be a legend without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
And he should, it's weird. It's like, I've been thinking about him a lot, and, Pryor, I still really think he's the greatest comic in Carlin. But when you look at Patrice, like, first of all, he had 20 less years than even Pryor, and 30 less years than Carlin. And when you, as a person, as a human being, all of those greats, Patrice could sit in the room with any of those guys and hold his own, talking and batting back and forth comedically. Like, he's as funny as anybody that has ever performed. I mean, he wasn't as evolved as Pryor, obviously. But I think he could have gotten there, and I really believe that. I'm not just saying that because he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
He was really that great.
You said it yesterday that he could hold his own with
Any person.
any comic, living or dead.
Any comic, living or dead, he could be as funny as on the radio, in the room. Absolutely.
It was a funny comic. He was a funny human being.
Yeah. And people get
the hard thing to find.
You know, Jay, people get confused by that. Over the years, we have run into a bunch of guys that are hilarious on a stage, but then you get them in here or just in a room in general, and they're not funny people. It's really.
You don't have me in very often.
Huh?
Is this a thinly veiled excuse for why you don't have me in very often?
No. You've just fallen through the big cracks. I don't know. We'll get you on more, Jay. But seriously, people don't realize that. You know, they assume if a guy's funny on stage, he's a funny human being. It's not true.
No, man. Some people know how to write funny, but they're not just like, they're not the day-to-day comedy. His mind always worked funny. It never worked in the tragic. It was always like, how can you bring levity to it, even if it seems like it's being like very sinister. He just knew how to go for it. And I'll tell you, I've been really moved by going through Jimmy's Twitter and seeing how many pictures can it look like Jim is the happy bitch in a prison rape.
I know.
It's funny.
More pictures of Jimmy smiling ear to ear and Jimmy's just looking grossed out.
Yeah, just creeped out by the little the white lump he had to stand next to. But it was funny, that picture I posted of all of us in the Stress Factory. I think that was the benefit from Masavia's son when he was sitting, or you're sitting on his lap. And I'm wearing my Sabra Cadabra sweatshirt, and Patrice is there, and our heads are just back into the left. It was just a weird photo.
It's like, rather than report the rape, we just turned our heads left.
Yeah. You both have your heads turned the same way. It's really weird.
What was happening that we were doing that with our heads? Why?
Like maybe one of us farted or something. I don't know. It really was like it was like an '80s movie where you guys did a double take back.
Yeah, he was funny all the time. The one frustrating thing working with him was we would go to break and he would just continue. He always continued.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you, I would say it 100 fucking times. Save it for the air. You know, I didn't want to lose that moment.
Yeah, he was just conversing.
And he was so confident. He would look at me like, I got more of this.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to talk about this on the air because I got 10 other things that are just as funny.
Yeah, we should have the mics going off air.
What I find so interesting is how ingrained in white culture and white friends Patrice was. He still had that black thing where he didn't think joking around gay was that funny. And I remember the last time I was in studio with you guys was when Bobo came in and Norton talked him into a boner?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the only time I've ever seen Patrice just utterly speechless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge.
Nervously glaring over at this half-retarded guy's boner.
But he fucking howled. That's one of the biggest laughs. If you watch him, he howled at that. He couldn't believe that Bobo's cock was reacting. Were you in that day?
Yeah.
Oh, you were? Okay. With Pat Fabunaki? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a moment.
Yeah, that was huge.
Have you seen the video online?
Huh?
Have you watched it online?
No, they haven't posted up online.
Yeah,
it's up there. Just search out Patrice.
Bobo up and down game. It's hard to watch. It makes me very sad to watch it. But it's his big laugh, and you remember how he just watching him shake right before he laughs and lose control is my favorite part of that video.
Yeah, I got to ask Jimmy something. Do you think he knew that he wasn't going to live to old age in general?
I don't know.
Did he have that feel about him?
I don't know. I mean, I think that Patrice looked at death kind of like, I'm guessing, because he's diabetic and he didn't take as good a care of himself. It becomes an intangible thing. That's why people we know it exists, but we don't always address it. That's why drinkers drink and drug addicts do, because it's there. But yeah.
Right.
I think that we'll say things like, I'm not going to live forever.
Right.
But I don't think he saw it coming this early. No. No, I don't.
No, I think absolutely not. But I'll tell you what, there's such interesting, if you go back, you'll find probably 1,000 things like this. But on the roast, the Charlie Sheen roast, I rewatched that the other day, and one of the bumpers when he was coming up next, before we went to commercial, it says, and Patrice Oneal, and it shows Patrice is the only words he says. He goes, "This may be my last show." Very weird. Very weird. That's what he said. That's it. That's all he says.
Wow.
Very. I know it's not what he meant, obviously, but it's just
yeah.
You'll find 1,000 things like that where it's an elephant in the room. He says, he goes, "I'm 40 years old, but he goes with everything. He goes, I got everything that kills that kills black people. I'm a 77 in nigger years.
Yeah.
I'm 77.
Yeah.
He fucking
Patrice.
he was hilarious.
God damn, I'm going to miss him.
Oh,
Guys, thank you so much, man, for letting me call in.
No
All
problem,
right, Jay. Take care, brother.
Good job, Jade.
Thanks, man.
Where you? You're going to be in D.C. this weekend, you said?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm at the D.C. Improv with
Improv.
Steve-O.
Okay, good. All right, Jay Oakerson. We'll have you in soon, brother.
Absolutely, man. I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Take care, Jimmy.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, Jay's a good guy.
Fuck.
Jay's a good guy. Yeah. Oh, Jason's outside? Ellis.
All right, we'll talk to Jason Ellis next, and at 9 o'clock today is Dane Cook, who started his comedy career with Patrice Oneal.
Yeah.
He is distraught, man. He is bummed out.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I haven't talked to him, but he has to be.
Bummed out.
Dane was calling. He was one of the guys that called a lot and wanted to come immediately. Like Dane really wanted to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was from the moment he heard was trying to help, and he was one of the guys that was on it. And of course, he was very close to Patrice.
Yeah.
And some other guys, they said that they wanted to come and they wanted to do something, but whatever. Get in touch.
Oh, boy. People.
Yeah. We all handle it differently.
Yeah, I reckon.
And Dane's got a movie out too, by the way, that I liked. Answers to Nothing, in theaters tomorrow, limited release.
I want to just tell Dane to put the fucking knife down during Call of Duty, prick. Right, we get it. You can knife people.
You playing with him online still?
A couple of times, yeah.
Lately though?
No, not.
I know that was old
not
school.
lately, but he's been on with Bobby. Keith the cop played with him the other night and got all. And Dane and Bobby got all mad at him because Keith took one of the fucking care packages that come from the helicopter. And it's
that
like,
a bad thing to do?
You're taking his fucking shit. It's like he was dead. He was fucking not dead. He fucking. So there was a big to do with that.
Oh really?
Dane's one of those guys though, where you fucking playing, you're doing really well, you think you're doing well, and then you hear. And you turn around, like before you die, you just kind of drop, and you just see Dane's little character running away from you.
He's good,
prick, with the knife. The gun, I don't know. I don't think he's ever shot me.
But only in matters of, what was the line? He's good with a knife, but only in matters of business. Like Salazzo. I got to piss.
You're right.
All right. Let's.
You wanted to add something?
Oh, no. Bob Kelly's been talking about that on the show for many, many years, about Dane just hides behind a car.
Yeah.
And then waits for you to come on, and he kills people on his own team just with the knife.
Yeah, he's a team killer.
Sexy and poignant.
Ah, yeah.
Sexy! Shit! All right, break.
That's the real deal. Yeah, that's what we do. That's the real deal. That's the shake. That's the real deal. Yeah, that's what we do. That's the real deal. That's the shake. deal. That's the shake. That's the real deal. Yeah, that's what we do. That's the real deal. That's the shake. That's the real deal. Yeah, that's what we do. That's the shake.
Ah, it's perfect.